What's up, everybody? I told y'all I was gonna come back tonight. I didn't want to just leave y'all hanging. What's up, Mama Mai? Musty Moo. Who's Mama Mai? What's up, Smooth? I know it'll take a minute for people to get in here, and then if y'all not here, y'all catch the replay. That's completely fine. What's up, Anita? How you doing? I'll shoot this shit with y'all before we start so we can get more people in the room. What's up, Maxie? What's up, Miss Curiosity? So I have this on both channels, so it should be playing on both. What's up, Starnique? What's up, CJ? What's up, Lexi? Thank you for coming in. What's up, Miss Yolanda? What kind of inspired me on this conversation was when I had talked about the Wiley situation, but I noticed people were leaving comments like, "Oh, well, why don't he have a job?" or "Why would he quit his job?" or YouTube isn't an actual job; it's just a hobby. And so I was seeing those comments, and so where I'm coming from is that this whole situation made me realize I'm like, oh, I don't think you guys consider like YouTube, or I should say social media, as a real job. Put a one in the chat if you consider social media a real job. Put a two in the chat. No, you don't. And let me be honest while you guys answer. Before, when I first started doing this, I did not consider it a job. I admit that. I did not consider it a job. I knew it could be lucrative, but I didn't think that, I'm used to going to a 9 to 5 and where they take money out your check, they give you health benefits and stuff like that. So I never really seen this as a job in the beginning. And so when I see some of you guys' comments and stuff like that, I go like, oh, I don't think they consider it a job either. And maybe that's why some people go in so hard. You have the people who do a lot of the begging and stuff like that. We talk about that all the time, right? When they on here begging and asking you to pay their light bill or their rent, or buy them a refrigerator or a washing machine, or buy them, I've even seen people ask for a car. It's a little crazy, I ain't gonna lie. It's a little crazy. But for the most part, I think most people see this, okay, this is like your career. This is what you want to do. But there are traditionalists. Like, for example, I give you guys my parents. My parents weren't all gung-ho and happy about me doing YouTube and stuff like that. They wanted me to get regular JLB. When the pandemic happened, it was all like, okay, well, you had you a year off. It's time for you to go back to work, or go back to your old job. Well, that didn't happen for me. I was all like, okay, well, I'm gonna look for another job and stuff like that. Got laid off, and then again, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna just stick with this YouTube stuff. And yeah, I started making money from it, but I didn't make a lot of money. It was a struggle. Luckily, in the situation that I was in, I was able to go full force with this. But had I not had some kind of backup or something like that, I probably would have been struggling. Now, I recommend that you keep your job until YouTube becomes lucrative for you. I don't recommend no one going like, you know what, I just want to be a star and I'm just going to quit, my job and then be a YouTuber. I would not recommend that. Absolutely not. Please do not do that. However, what I will say is that if you are building your channel and you have the means to do it, then definitely do it. But I wouldn't say quit so you can be a YouTuber. Like, wait until you got your foot in and got a footing, because there is a lot of politics behind it, as far as like, you can lose your channel one day. You can have people attacking your channel. Like when people get their channel striked or copyright and stuff like that, or they get suspended for a community violation, that means you can no longer make money. That's like you getting suspended at your job. You're not making any money. There's no vacation time. If you don't go live or you don't produce content, you don't make any money. The way that content creating is, you're basically a business owner. I never looked at it like that until you get that 1099 and you realize, oh yeah, you're an independent contractor basically. And like I said, I was used to going to a normal job with a regular payroll check and stuff like that. All this other stuff was very new to me, you know? I've had a 1099 before, but it was for something different. But this is the first time like a 1099, and like I'm a business. I'm a professional, you know? It's a lot different. The taxes look different. You don't get any money back because you owe. There's no health benefits. You got to get your own health benefits, dental, vision, all that. You got to do that all on your own. And there's not a lot of people to help you out either. I'll just be honest about that. There is nobody to help you out, and what I mean by that is kind of show you the ropes of like what you can do and stuff like that. As far as like, okay, you need to put this aside to be able to pay for this in the future or do these things. Nobody will teach you. You'll have to figure it out on your own. No 401k. Yes, no 401k at all. Is it too late for me to do a 401k? I feel like I'm too old now. Is it too late? I can do one? Okay. Well, I can't do a 401k. I have to do another thing. You know, I know it's not called a RUF, but I call it a RUF, but it's a Roth IRA. I have to do that thing, right? Because yeah, you ain't got no retirement. You ain't got no employee stock options. You know, you put your money in the stock and shit like that. So it's different. It's a lot different. Where you're used to clocking in for work and clocking out, that's it. No, doing this YouTube, you work around the clock. You're basically salaried and the reason why I say you're salaried is because a lot of the research and stuff that you do, you don't get paid for that. Making a thumbnail, setting up a show, sharing community posts and all this other stuff, you don't get paid for that. That's free work. You don't get paid until I go live, and then, you know, the AdSense and stuff like that, or whatever donations I get. That's when I start getting paid. But other than that, all that other work I do, I don't get paid for that. Where when you have a regular 9 to 5, I know I'm in my 30s. I always talk like I'm hella old. But, but anyway, when you have a regular 9 to 5, when you clock in, you get paid. You know, I used to clock in and eat like right. Yo, I heard that's a black people thing too. Like I did hear that. I forgot where I seen that at, but I didn't know it was like a cultural thing. A lot of black people do that. Like we clock in for work and then we go heat up our food and then start eating and then we come. One in the chat, if you clock in for work and then warm up your food or eat your food that you brought because you didn't eat breakfast and yo, I used to do that all the time. Like not in the beginning when you start the job, of course not. You don't do that in the beginning. But after you've been there for a while, you're like, okay, let me clock in real quick. Okay, let me warm up my food real quick, and I'm gonna bring it. You know, I'll either bring it to my desk or I'll eat real quick in the break room and stuff like that. But yeah, I feel okay. So a lot of y'all have done that. Okay, even Stephanie has done it. Okay, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I've done that. Yeah, ain't ashamed of it. I would get breakfast down the street. But yeah, so I was making that comparison because, like I said, with the Wiley situation, I didn't feel like that fit this situation. What's up, Callie? I didn't think that this fit this situation because, like I said, he has a job. I don't know if it's a CNA, but you know, he helps elderly people or whatever. He has patients or whatever that he helps. So I didn't feel like it fit the situation, but a lot of people were all like, well, he ain't got a job, he ain't got this. And I'm all like, no, no, no. He had a job. Now, again, I don't know if he quit or what happened with that. I don't know, to tell you the truth. I don't know all the ins and outs, but he had a job. So it's all like, I think money management is or was his issue, you know? Money management was his issue because he had a job, but for whatever reason, he's not able to manage his money. Because you shouldn't be doing YouTube and working a regular 9 to 5 and still being broke. That sounds like money management to me more than it was like him not having a job. And so, like I said in those videos, I was getting a lot of comments about like, oh well, why would you not have a job and why would you just depend on YouTube and stuff like that? And I was like, well, in this situation, Wiley doesn't fit that. This is more of either money management or he's having a breakdown. I don't like really using the word like a manic breakdown, but y'all, I'm trying to be nice, damn it. But he's having an episode, so a lot of the stuff that he's saying, it might not all the way be true. Um, but again, like whatever is going on, he actually had a job. So again, I think it's poor money management. But I was also thinking like maybe people don't consider this like a real job. Maybe they figured like this is like a hobby. And so like that's what kind of got me thinking about it. And so with that being said, this can be lucrative. It can be something where it does bring you money. Like my thing is that it's just the way the algorithm works or the content that you're producing. Sometimes it's hot. Some months you're going to make a lot of money. Some months you're not going to make a lot of money. This is why you need to save up. So then with the months where it's not that hot, then you'll be fine either way. Like I told you guys, March, April are like the worst months. No, March, April, and May. Usually it's April and May, but I'll just throw March in there. Those 3 months are always horrible for me. So I know I'm going to be broke. I know I'm not going to have money to burn through and stuff like that. So I know it's going to be rough for me. Where, for example, you might have the summer months, like this month, July, August, September, all the way through the year. I'll say it's going to be good. It's going to be good throughout these next 6 months. It's going to be fine. But there are some times where there is a slow period. And there might be another slow period this year. And then I'll be like, damn, I ain't making that much money. But again, it's all about money management. It's all about saving your money. If you're not saving your money, then that's when you're hitting problems. And if your income, if the income that you're coming in does not cover all your bills and your expenses, then yeah, that is a problem. I think also too, you might not be getting as much support as far as like views or people supporting your channel because one, it is an election year. Usually people hold on to their money during their election year. And two, inflation. Three, I think it also deals with how you treating your people. And what I mean by that is that and I love my subscribers, the people that have been rocking with me for a while, but you do have some fickle ones. When you don't do something that they like or they get irritated with you, they don't support you anymore. A lot of people will give you money and stuff like that. We ain't even talked about this yet. A lot of people will give you cash apps and stuff like that if you're attacking a YouTuber or if you're attacking someone or they want to use the money to kind of control you and get you on their side so they can manipulate. It's a lot what they do. Like a lot of the people that were like spending money with me, they're with other people. They're with other people now. I am completely fine that they with other people. Like I said, I make more of my money with AdSense. I don't get those $500 super chats and shit like that. I would like some, but I don't get no $500 super chats, and I'm fine with that. As long as y'all hit the like button and y'all watch some goddamn ads, I'm cool with that. But you don't see my screen like always highlighted with those colors and stuff like that. You know, we might get a few. Like I know Stephanie will bless me and stuff like that, but yeah, you don't see my screen like that, and it's completely fine as long as you're watching the content. I'm still getting paid, so I'm down for that. And again, I don't think, oh, I'm a subscriber, so I need to give money to you every month. I would never try to make anybody feel that way. No. I think it's a flawed strategy. He goes live for hours on end, running replays, such, but he should be clipping each topic into their own video to maximize. You know, he definitely should. Shout out to Mount TV. He definitely should do that, but I think that wasn't like a common thing, you know. And again, I didn't watch him all the time because after we had a falling out, I was like, "Fuck you." But he used to just do like 2 to 3 hours at the most. It's just recently he started doing like these 10, 12 hour lives. I was never like him. But I think that's a part of the psychosis that he's going through. I think that's why he's doing those long lives, because if I was going through a psychosis or some kind of episode or something like that, I'll probably be online all day too. And again, here's another thing. A lot of people go live all day like that because they're hoping that somebody cash app them. That's what you guys don't know. They're hoping somebody cash app them. As long as I stay live for these 10, 12 hours, and it's not just him, I mean in general, when you see all these long live streams, they're doing this because they're hoping somebody will cash app them in the meantime, because it's all like, okay, well, shit, if I'm live all day, I'm bound to get some kind of cash app, right? Shit, I'll hope if I do 10, 12 hours, y'all give me some kind of money. But anyway, that's what they're hoping for. They're hoping for, okay, if I stay live all day like this, somebody will bound to cash at me, make me $50. I can go get something to eat or, you know, whatnot. It's escapism. Yeah, that too. That too. Whatever hardship they're going through, they're trying to escape it. But I do, but more than the escapism, I'll put escapism number two from whatever shit they going through in life. But number one, they hoping to get a cash app between them hours somewhere. The old B sector didn't do that half day lives anyway. Yeah, no, they didn't know that. Yeah, those half a day live stream, that's something new. That is really something new. I don't even remember people during the pandemic doing long live streams like that. If any, it might have been like multiple. Like it would be like a designated night, like a Saturday night or something like that. It might be somebody doing like a hella long live stream. But it's been like apparent that people are doing like long live streams, and I'm just all like, well, what's the point? And then they be having 30 different people on the panel on screen. Oh no. That should be irritating me. I do not like it. Like y'all know I get irritated with panels. I'm sorry. You know how it is. What's up, Love Jones Kai Sanat? Be on live 24 hours. Yeah. Now, there are streamers. Now, the streamers are more like the TikTokers, like DJ Academics, Kai Sanat. And mind you, when they're doing those long live streams, they getting paid. Those long live streams, they don't make money like that. It's usually from the cash apps or super chats or stuff like that. But if I do an 8 hour live or something like that, I might make $50 at the most or something like that. But it's usually the super chats, cash apps, and stuff like that. But somebody like Kai Sanat, somebody like DJ Academic, right, they're making money. They are making money. That's why they're online 24 hours. That makes sense. But shit, if I need to be online 24 hours, I need to just go get me a job. But if I was do like a 24-hour live stream, like at least y'all would hear me like use the bathroom. I would cook. Y'all would hear me wash my ass. Like, you know, I just feel like, damn, you on live stream, you ain't use the bathroom, you ain't, You ain't went to go eat. You ain't washed your ass. Like, you just online just thinking the whole goddamn time. You know, it's just crazy. I don't get it. You know, I got to talk my shit real quick. But yeah, I don't get it. Yeah, and that's the other thing. Thank you, Mouth TV, for bringing that up. Yeah, Kai. Besides Kai making money, they can actually tell you, like, they can negotiate their percentage. You know how, like, over here on YouTube it's the well, I think the AdSense is like 60/40 or something like that, and then like the super chats are 70/30. Well, they can negotiate a better rate, a better percentage. Where YouTube, I think no matter how many subscribers you have, I don't think you can negotiate the rate and stuff like that. So Twitch is better when it comes to that. No, Wiley did not do a 24-hour live. I mean, he has done like a 10, 12-hour live, but he has not done a 24-hour live. No, no, no. We're just saying in general, those people who do that. And I think also too, when it comes to people donating money or giving money, when people do that, it's because they are enjoying what you're doing. They're enjoying the content that you are giving them. If you're not giving them any content, then they're not. Hey, Melanie, how you doing? If you're not giving them any content, then they're not going to give you any money. And I think people are expecting, like, you need to give me this, or we need to hit a quota at this moment. No. If you're not entertaining them or giving them something of value, they're not going to give you any fucking money. Like, nobody owes you any money just because you're online. Like, if you're not giving anything of value, like, and especially if your whole live stream is just you watching somebody else's video or something like that, that's a watch along. Why would I fucking pay you for? I didn't mean to use the F word, but why would I fucking pay you for that to watch a watch along? I don't want to watch this shit with you. I can watch it by myself, and then we can talk about it later. And don't threaten me for a super chat. Yes, yeah, don't threaten me. Yeah, like, that shit is crazy. Like, don't threaten me for a super chat, or I need to do something for you. Hell no. I don't need to do shit for you. Also, different demographics have more money, like Lovely T. Yes, that's true. That's true. You need to watch along. Hashtag watch along. But you need to diversify your platform and diversify the people that you have. Like, somebody like who has like high end clientele or high end subscribers is what is his name, y'all? The blue suit lead attorney. He's at least like racking in like a couple of G's just off of the super chats. Like, he is making good money. He's racking in money just off of super chats alone. Like, he makes hella good money. Again, I heard that. Never mind. Should I say? Ain't none of these people can whip my ass. I'm gonna say what I need to say. I heard, because I do know a YouTuber that does this. I ain't gonna say who the YouTuber is though. I ain't gonna say who it is. But I heard, basically you tell like a friend, like, hey, I'm gonna send you some money, right? And I'm gonna have you send a super chat. And so, you send them like $100, they put $100 super chat, and then somebody else will be like, oh, he's getting a super chat. Let me send one. And so I heard that's what's going on, but don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody, okay? But that's what I heard. But I do know, and not him. He hasn't admitted to that. Let's be clear. He hasn't admitted to that. But I do know another YouTuber that does that so they can get like the ball rolling. And I don't know, it's like a psychological thing. Like, once they see one person, then another person do it, then another person, then another. Yeah, I don't know why it needs to be like the first one to do it, but yeah. So I wouldn't be surprised if y'all giving up the secrets. Y'all. I probably shouldn't have said that. Again, like I said, I don't know if he's doing that, but I heard, you know, I know of a few that do that to get the ball rolling. Hold on, let me see if I can send myself a super chat so y'all can give me some money. But no, it works though. Like I ain't mad at it. But again, he has the subscribers, aka the clientele, that got money like that. Melody said somebody start this sucker off. Right. Oh man, but I mean, that's genius right there. You start getting somebody to send some money and then another person to send. That is that's genius. I ain't mad at it. Because I'm all like, because they'll be sending him money before the show even starts. I'll be like, damn, he ain't even said nothing. All he did was laugh and say hello, and that was it. And then, but I mean, and I'm not hating. Hey, make your money, dog. He said he makes like 50K each month. I ain't mad at it. Whatever he's doing is working, so I ain't mad at it. That's probably his friend that did that. Hey, you better, right? He also had leverage because he was close with Kevin. Yeah, he had somebody to kind of, usher him in through the door. Thank you, Mason. Mason started it off. Okay, now who got another $400? I'm just kidding. Thank you, Mason. I appreciate that. Shout out to you. Um, After he had petrified wood up there, I was done. Oh, I know who you talking about. I know who you talking about now. Uh, but yeah, that's like, for example, because I can say this because nobody can whip my ass. Jaguar right now. There's some people, and I'll use Night and Day as an example. Night and Day, what they do is a lot different compared to some of these other content creators where they're just replaying Jag's Instagram lives or her interviews with real life and shit like that. Like, okay, how many times are we gonna watch this shit? Do you know how many times I watched the shit when Jag got arrested in the pool? Not her recent arrest, that one a year ago when she got arrested in the pool. Like they play that shit like over and over and over again. I'm all like, okay, it was funny the first fucking time, but it's been a year. Like we can't still be watching that goddamn video. You know what I mean? Thank you, Yolanda. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm all like, what? Like, why are we going back to like the old shit and watching that? Like, I don't feel like that needs any kind of donation or any kind of money. Let's be honest about that. That doesn't need it. But when you're talking about something new and talking about something relevant to something that happened within the last day or two, that's when it's important. Like, but I never see like Night and Day repeating like a hella old video unless it was something to where, oh, there's some information in there that they wanted to prove that was a lie that she said or something like that. But they're never going back and like replaying the same shit over and over and over again. Like that shit is ridiculous. What's up, Dom? Yeah, that shit is crazy. I'm like, what? That doesn't even make any, huh? Like, why are you doing that? It makes no sense. So, yeah, like when it comes to like the Jaguar content creators, I don't think like they deserve any money for just replaying an old video over and over and over again. Like that's not interesting. That's not content creating. That's a watch along. Like we watching Netflix, YouTube flicks or some shit. I heard the lead attorney say he's making more money being a YouTuber than. I agree. I think he is. I could definitely see that. I've been following 90 Days since TK and Jack skit back in. Yo, I'm glad they're re-uploading those skits too because a lot of people are new and so they haven't seen it before. So it's cool that they're getting a recognition for that. I believe it. Yeah, I believe it too. I would not be surprised. The CTG story. and then got taken by Tyrone Blackburns on Nicki Minaj story. I was out. Who's CTG? Every time Kevin Samuels got a big donation, he click his mouse right before. Sus to me. Oh, Diamond. So do you think Kevin Samuels was doing that too? Like sending a super chat and like pretending to be somebody? Because granted, there was always thousands of people in the chat. So say if there was like one account that kept on like super chatting him, would you actually know? You wouldn't know. Oh, charlatans. Okay, Charlemagne. Okay, okay. No, no, no. She would say CTV. Okay, okay, that one. You know, that is true because there's sometimes you see people like doing something on the computer. Like I always announce, like I'll be like, "Oh, I need to pull up somewhere. Let me find this real quick." You know, I'll be like, "Okay, let me go here," and then I'll do something like that. But I'm never like clicking or doing anything like weird or anything. You know what I mean? And then there's some people like that are like avatars. I know it always seems like I attack the avatars, but it's fun to pick on the avatars. But anyway, there's some people who are like avatars. You don't know what the fuck they do. You don't know what the fuck they're doing. They could be doing anything really behind the screen. So yeah, I could see some of the manipulation and shit like that. Yeah, I could definitely see that. You know, I could see people like doing something like, okay, let me super chat myself, and then it'll get the ball rolling and get other people to super chat me. I can definitely see that. Yeah, that is crazy. Uh oh, con TV. Wait, who's a con artist? I'm glad you mentioned this. Yeah. You know, sometimes like y'all will say something and then it kind of gets my mind working. I'll be like, you know what? Also this too and this and that. So yeah, that's why I like having kind of like this open discussion sometimes where we don't necessarily have like a topic, but I can just, rattle off a few ideas and stuff like that. But yeah. Conscious TV. What? No, I don't. No, I think she was talking about Charlemagne, or were you talking about? Um, did something happen with Conscious? Okay, you were talking about Charlemagne. Okay, I thought you were talking about Charlemagne. Okay, okay, got it, got it, got it. I got to take a hiatus from YouTube and enjoy 3 months of summer proper. Lord, the drama ain't ending. um, I don't think necessarily you have to stop watching YouTube. I think it's who you watch. You know, because I hear that too. A lot of people say, "Oh, I need to take a break from YouTube because it's getting too toxic," and it was all like, "Well, if you're watching toxic people, yeah, it's going to be toxic." Like, there's some people that are literally on drugs doing YouTube. Yeah, when you watch a crackhead do YouTube, there's bound to be some drama and shit like that. So it's all about protecting your energy and watching people that you get value from. You know, watch people that give you value. Watch people that um, stimulate your mind. She said, "Ooh." I wasn't trying to be shady. I was just saying, like, you just want to watch somebody that. um, exactly. Just broke on somebody. Why are you letting people predict your life? Laugh out loud. Just watch somebody else laugh out. Yes, exactly. Yeah, don't let these people drive you crazy. Just watch somebody else. You move on to the next. And I think also too, because what sector we're in is the black tea sector. even though it's kind of like been heavily populated with the Jaguar stuff, I think there's so many other content creators that we kind of don't give recognition to, or people we don't watch, or people we sometimes ignore because a lot of times YouTube will kind of keep you in a certain area and shit like that. But there's so many different topics. Like I really enjoyed this weekend talking about the Omarosa thing, even though she might be a killer. Talking about the Omarosa thing, talking about the Doricos. I really enjoyed that. Like, I was surprised that those shows did so well because I was like, oh, these people probably don't care about this, but y'all showed out for it. So, thank you. I appreciate that. And I think it's important to kind of diversify your content because if you don't, and I'm going to speak for myself, I noticed when I kind of get looped in with the Jaguar stuff, and that's kind of like a hot topic. I've kind of grown all the Jaguar subscribers. I already got those. I'm not gonna gain any more. The ones that are not really on YouTube and stuff like that, like the ones over on TikTok and Facebook that love her, I'm not going to ever get that crowd because they're not looking for negative things about her. They're looking for things about Diddy and Jay-Z and stuff like that. I'm never going to get that crowd. So I know when I move away from her, that's when my channel grows and stuff like that. Also, when it's like a hot topic or something like that, say if a Diddy or something like that, right? Something happened with Diddy. Those are like relevant topics. Those are like hot. So if I talk about Jag, then that will be relevant to something that I'm talking about. But just talking about her in general, like whether she showers or not, or who she's dating, that's not gonna get you to go viral or anything like that. That might get you some laughs and shit like that, but it's not going to help you in the long run. Things that you would think they don't look for, there's an audience that are looking for that. Like, for example, something that I've been kind of holding off on and I need to just do it. I'm going to get it done this week, I promise. There's a lot of things going on with the plastic surgery industry where there's doctors who don't have the right qualifications. There are people that have been botched. There's people who have died. There's people who have been disfigured. You can always look into those stories and look at the doctors and look at what happened to those people. That is really like a lucrative topic. Plastic surgery is not just it being a huge industry as far as people getting plastic surgery, but research and there's just so much around that. Like, that is a good topic to get into and do videos on that because people are interested in that. People still look up plastic surgery. Like, I know I was watching somebody who did a video, and I don't because it's a newer content creator to me. They were talking about that Goals plastic surgery. You know where all the celebrities are going? The Goals plastic surgery. Well, they got a whole bunch of lawsuits and shit they be doing. Like, it's a criminal organization. What they doing is almost like in people, Like, it's horrible what they doing. So that one, I feel like that's something that people haven't really tapped into yet. And that one I can see being very lucrative on doing videos on that and exposing that. It's in Miami, just talking about doctors. The one that went viral for me, that was a doctor in New York. But Miami, they have a lot of those plastic surgeons and stuff like that. There's a lot of shit that they do where they know people can't afford surgery. So they'll be like, oh, for $99 a week, you can get you a BBL. Like, there's a lot of shit that they're doing, and like no one has really exposed that they're putting your plastic surgery on credit. Not, you paying it up front on a credit card and you make monthly. No, it's all like, pay a $30 to $99 a week and then you can get this. That Ozempic is messing these Yo, that would be a good one, you know? Night and Day were covering it. They talked about Oprah being, yeah, I seen that one. But what I'm saying is that there's a lot of stuff out there that you guys can talk about and get a different crowd in, get new people. It doesn't have to be just one thing. I know YouTube likes to trick you into thinking like, oh no, you only need to talk about this. This is the only way that you're gonna get money. They will make you feel like that, but you don't have to. Another thing that I don't know why I always suggest this to other people and don't do it myself, because what I usually do on TikTok, I'll look for things like those like things related to like celebrity, right? I'll look for that things related to celebrity on TikTok. But also, there's people always doing like crazy TikTok stories. Shout out to Make It Make Sense. I had actually seen that video before he had did one on it, but the girl said like her adopted father was in love with her and wanted to be with her, like some crazy shit, right? But there's so many people who do like stories on TikTok and shit like that. You can do commentary on it and talk about it, because believe it or not, a lot of people who are on TikTok stay on TikTok. A lot of people on YouTube stay on YouTube. Well, if you merge the two and try to build that gap, that's another fucking way you can, control the algorithm and bring something new. And the new thing are these healing houses that have staff that aren't fully qualified. Yep, yep. Fake nurses. Wait, I thought Elon Musk married his daughter. I don't think it was the dad. I think it was him. Stephanie, look that up, Stephanie. I think it was him, not his dad. He married his stepmom. Yeah, I mean his his stepsister, I should say. That nasty motherfucker. Anyway. Oh, that's an age old story. Oh, marrying like the adopted. Well, isn't there that one guy, the Willie Allen, or what is it? Woody Allen. That yeah, that's the. Oh yeah, yeah, that's the other. Yeah, that is weird. Oh. Speaking of like old school tea or old school stories, I got a few comments saying like, "Oh, is this relevant? Did this just happen? Why are you talking about this? Talking about the Omarosa and Michael Clark Duncan? Do you guys only like when we talk about current stories, or do you like when I talk about like the old school, gossip and stuff like that?" I was very surprised. Like some people were like, "Oh, is this relevant? Why are you talking about this?" I didn't know. Ninja, I didn't think it was an issue. Like I thought, like I mean, a lot of people liked that video, so I didn't think it was an issue. Do both, yeah. Like it was weird. Like I was all like, wait, like I didn't get any comments like in during the live. It was like after, like people were like, oh, this is old. Like why are you talking about this? Like it technically was only 11 years old, but like I was like, why are y'all tripping about this? Want to quickly lose weight with drugs. When they gained it by eating food during a long period of time, just stop eating what you got. Um, Add workout. Yeah, it's all about trying to change your lifestyle. That's really what it is. 82. It was his dad. Huh. Okay, I thought it was him. Yeah, some people might not know, and a lot of y'all didn't. Remember, y'all are like, "Oh, this is what happened." And trust me, I'm gonna do a follow up video to that Omarosa and Michael Clark Duncan, because there's more to that story. That's not it, y'all. There's more. There's more to it. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, current and old school. I have weight loss surgery, and the doctors will manipulate away. And what it's just to give, what to give you the surgery? Oh, Y- like I know, like your BMI and stuff like that has to be at a certain point, and like some of them will just be like, all right, you can get the surgery. Wow, yeah, that is crazy. That is wild. But yeah, and let's bring this back to Wiley real quick. Like I said, with Wiley, I think that his content is kind of stale. Tasha K. Armand, Tasha K. Armand, Tasha K. Armand. I think that's probably what it is because I can be very unbiased. I think Wiley has talent. I think Wiley is very funny. But I think the Armand, Tasha K, and kind of like and I don't want to say kinda, the trolling and the lying. Like I believe in trolling. We all troll, right? But it's like the lies and be like, yeah, I can't rock with that. There's a fine line between trolling and lying. He more teeters on the line of lying than trolling. I think in the beginning it was very innocent, or I should say in the beginning when I was first got here, it was very innocent and it seemed very funny. And then there was a point where okay, it's not funny because of the stuff that you're saying. Like that's not cool. And so I think because he has pissed off, just like Mouth TV was saying, like he has pissed off so many people, and after a while, they're like, "I'm done with you. Like I don't want to watch this shit." Because you lying and you saying this and that and like I don't want to deal with that and people get turned off by that. You always have to reinvent yourself. If you look at AT2 when AT2 first started, yes, I'm talking to myself in third person. When you look at AT2 when he first started till now, night and day, totally different person. I have evolved. I have changed. I've had to switch. Shit, I got to switch it up every month, because y'all get bored with it. So I got to switch it up every month. But when you literally just kind of stick on one thing, and granted, yeah, you should have a niche, but that's not going to get you to the next level. Like, for example, I had bought, this was when Tasha K had Patreon, right? Y'all remember when Tasha K had her Patreon? Put a one if you remember that. Tasha K had Patreon, right? And she, whatchamacallit, she would do like her exclusive interviews and stuff like that. And so I used to like do reviews on those. And then somebody was in my comment section and they're all like, AT2, why do you just talk about Tasha K stories? Like, why don't you do your own stories? And I was kind of like, oh. I didn't think it was a problem to like, watch her interviews and do like a review. She even said you can watch her interviews and do a review. You can she said it's okay. But the thing is like, well shit, I can just watch her like why are you just basically just following what she's doing? Like create your own way. Like that's basically what the person was saying in oh so many words, like create your own shit, like create your own wave. Like because I would be dependent on what she drops so then I can talk about it. So I knew that wasn't gonna be lucrative. And I think also too, I never wanted to come off like a fan. I'm gonna give you guys something else. I was going to go to her comedy show, but then I didn't go. The reason why, and I had the money to go. I know some of y'all are like, oh, because you're broke. No, I had the money to go. I had the money to go. But the reason why I didn't go is because I was like, she will not respect me. Now, some of y'all are like, wait, huh? Sometimes with these YouTubers, if you do too much, like even a simple gesture as me going to her comedy show and stuff like that, even if I would have like took a picture, like, oh, I'm here at Tasha, blah blah blah, that only raises her stock. That doesn't raise my stock. And me as a content creator, I'm not gonna be seen as a peer. I'm gonna be seen as a fan. I'm gonna say that one more time because that shit was deep. I would be seen as a fan, not a peer. So for me, and I don't have a relationship with her either. So I was all like, nah, I'm not gonna go. I was all like, I'll take a pass on it. Now, if you're a subscriber and stuff like that, or if you're a content creator that has a relationship with her, totally makes sense. Go support. I would never tell nobody not to support. But for me, I was all like, yeah, it's gonna come off like fan groupie. I'm desperate. I just want to be all in the know and all that. Yeah. So, um, it's very important to when you are a content creator that they see you as a peer, like somebody who's well in this universe, and somebody who is dope that I love is Michelle Atlian. I never knew how cool Michelle was. Like I would watch her periodically and stuff like that, but I didn't think she was touchable. What I mean by that is somebody like who's cool, down to earth, support other content creators. I didn't know that she was like that until she reached out and showed grace. She was just dope, you know? And I'm happy that she uh gracious, and if you ask her a question, she'll answer it, and it's none of the YouTube politics that you have to deal with. A lot of other people, they definitely sun you. And it's not about saying names, you guys. I know some of y'all are like, oh, put a name on it, put a name on it. No, no, no. A lot of people will sun you and make you feel like you're beneath them. And I'm not saying Tasha K is that way. I am not saying that. But I was all like, I don't want to start a trend and then it looks a certain way. That was my thing. That was me. Maybe in the future, if we develop some kind of relationship and stuff like that, that's it. But for now, it's just strictly YouTube, strictly business. And I think it should be that way for now. All Eyes on You said she shouted you out on one of her recent videos. Yes, she has. She gave you credit for the 30-second countdown. Yep, yep. See, and that's all she needed to do. That's all she needed to do, and I was grateful for that. Because she definitely could have said, like, oh, yeah, this little YouTuber. You know who used to do that? See, some of y'all don't be respecting the OGs. Toxic Diamond. No, Toxic Diamond hated me. But Toxic Diamond would definitely say, these little bloggers out here. Toxic Diamond, see, now I'm snitching. She was one that would sun you and make you feel like you nothing. That's my girl. She real and gets damn. Sorry. Gets all the tea. Yeah, she definitely does. She keeps receipts for everything. Prayers for Mama Brown. Yes, definitely. Prayers to her mother. Thank you, Medusa. I appreciate that. Shout out to you. Thank you. Yeah, she's still in jail. And Stephanie, I was reading your comments, but I was like, Stephanie, you just trying to be funny and shit like that. That's why I ignored you. Oh, that Louis Vuitton shower curtain. No. Okay, we're gonna talk about we're gonna give y'all Black Tea Sector history. I think every show I'm gonna have a segment where I do Black Tea Sector history because y'all need to respect the OGs. Y'all don't be respecting the OGs. I blame Evangelist Val and I blame Dear Yvette. That's why y'all don't be respecting the Black Tea Sector OGs because they be kissing y'all ass and stuff like that. No, you need to make these motherfuckers kiss your ass. Anyway. So she Toxic Diamond was going around her house and she was like, I got a 6-bedroom house. In my bedroom, I got 6 bedroom. I got a bathroom. So she was like showing off her mattress, but it was no sheets on the bed, and the mattress was like yellow and shit like that, right? And so she's walking around her, and mind you, she ain't cleaned up or nothing. She got trash all over the floor, but she was bragging about her her house and stuff like that, right? And so she was walking around, she went in the bathroom, she was like, I got a Louis Vuitton shower curtain. What bitch you know got a Louis Vuitton shower curtain? What bitch you know got a Louis Vuitton shower curtain? She was like, but here's the thing. Louis Vuitton don't make no goddamn shower curtain. She was she knows she got that at the flea market or the swap meet. She didn't like. There's no such thing as a but she deleted that video. Yeah, she wasn't getting it off of AliExpress. Yeah, she deleted that video, but somebody. Oh, you know who would have it? Nosy Ho would have it. But remember, her Nosy Ho original channel got deleted. Damn. Okay, another thing. When there's like a funny ass video, make sure that you guys save it. Because if you don't save it, you'll never see it again. But yeah, she was all like, what bitch you know got a Louis Vuitton? Because basically she was saying how rich she was and shit like that. I know why she deleted it. Because that was the same video where she had the pow pow in it. And remember they were trying to put her in jail. They called the police because she showed a GUN, the pow pow, on camera. That's why she deleted the video. Yo, that's a little black, a little old school black tea sector history for y'all. But y'all, it was off the hook back in the day. The pandemic made everybody crazy. What's up, Trissy? Yeah, the pandemic made everybody crazy, and like it was. Yeah, it was a good time. Like, man, I miss it. Yeah, very ghetto. Yes, it was. Oh man, can we go back to the good old days? I honestly don't expect myself to. Oh right, she was. Yeah, because she was like she was saying she was rich, and then like at one point she got broke, and I don't know what happened. Oh, the Snoop Dogg wine cooler. Yo, Jack ate her up. Jack was all like, yeah, you had your daughter trying to get you a Snoop Dogg wine cooler, and then you got your ass. Yo! Yo, she got a fight with I think it was like an Indian lady or something like that. She got into a fight with the Indian lady at the 7-Eleven, and like, oh man, it was off the hook. Oh, Auntie Hammy was off the, yeah. Shout out to Auntie Hammy. She's still on YouTube and stuff like that. But Auntie Hammy was going at different kinds. She still go after her mom, but she was going after like Toxic Diamond and shit. It was off the hook. Oh man, damn. Those were the days, y'all. It was so much fun. Now I mean, it was dark back then. Let me not lie. Let me not make it seem like everything was all wonderful and everything like that. Like I said, it was like the content creators who have been on here fighting. What it is now is that I'm seeing, let me talk my shit real quick. What I'm seeing now is that there's content creators who come into the space or YouTubers that come into the space just automatically fighting with people. And I'm all like, wait, you haven't even been here to start fighting with people. Like, I didn't start fighting with people as soon as I got on YouTube. Like that, honestly, I didn't want to fight with people. I still don't want to fight with people. Nah, I will fight with you if you piss me off. But I don't want to fight with people. Like, that's not what I came to do and shit like that. I just want to entertain. But you have a lot of these newer content creators that are just coming in, just trying to fight because they're all like, oh, is this what people like? They love for people to fight. And it's all like, no, like, it's not supposed to be like that. Like, I want like a unity, like a group of people where we create content and we share each other's content and that kind of stuff. Like, I don't want to come and like fight with people. That's not what I want to do. There's family, believe it or not, there's family that actually watch my videos sometime and stuff like that. And sometimes they'll ask me about certain things. And I'm being like, oh, yeah, well, excuse me. Yeah, I did that, or I reacted this way because somebody said something. And, it makes me a little self-conscious a little bit because I'm all like, I'm a son, a nephew, I'm a uncle, I'm a humanitarian, I'm a good human being. Um, I'm a good person. And so when they don't see the best of me, like I'm kind of like, yeah, this is, it kind of makes me reevaluate some things. But right now, I'm not fighting with nobody. Yeah, I'm not fighting with nobody. Um, Now there might be people that say shit about me, or I might throw a jab or two at somebody, but other than that, I'm not fighting with anybody currently. Like, it'll take a lot for me to get back into that space where I'm doing like a video after video after video on somebody. I don't want to do that. But I am fighting Judge Evie / Dear Yvette, whatever name she want to go by, in 2025. We put off our beef until next year. Yo, and tell me why my dumbass agreed to it. She was all like, "You right now, I got a lot going on. Can we wait to fight until 2025?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, we can." Who agrees to hold off their beef until next year? That was stupid. I don't know why I did that, but yeah, it's whack. And here's another thing too. This is why I don't like fighting with people. Yeah, Dom. I don't know why I agreed to that. Like I should have agreed not to fight at all, but she said until next year, and I was kind of like, oh, all right. Yo, listen, these people are fucking weird on YouTube. Sometimes I don't want to fight about trying to make an agreement, so I'll just agree to it. That's what I did, y'all. That's the honest to God truth. But go into what Love Jones was saying. Back in the day, I felt like people would click the link. Like if I was beefing with somebody, I would click their link, or if I'm doing a live, they would click my link, and then we would go at it. Um, if you're not gonna click my link, or I'm not gonna click your link, there's no point in us fighting. That's how I feel. Like some of these beefs are ridiculous to me. Like some of these content creators I see, I'll be all like, okay, so y'all fighting, but nobody will click each other link. Like if I have an issue with somebody, I'm gonna address them head up, just like in real life. I'm gonna address them, and it don't have to be confrontational at all. Like it can be like, hey, can we have a conversation and y'all just talk it out? But all this, I'm gonna do a video, then you do a video, then I'm gonna do a video after. No, that's too fucking much. Damn it. We just need to get on one video and we go at it, and then whatever happens, happens. But not these 30 billion videos back and forth. Pointless. How do you fight online? That is crazy to me, probably because I grew up in the 80s. It is kind of crazy fighting online, but it's the new age, That's what we do, fight online. But yeah, it is kind of crazy when you think about it. It's all like, huh. But I will say this, it's funny because like in real life, I don't have confrontation. Like there's not people who hate me. This is only on YouTube where there's people that hate me. In real life, I'm not hated by too many people. I don't think nobody hates me. Now there might be people who don't like me or don't talk to me, but there's not people who hate me. It's literally only online. I promise you. I try to just move through life smoothly. I don't try to create no problems. Yeah, go ahead, Melanie. Um, because the DIY sector. Oh well, let me say this. Probably not that sector, but other sectors do fight. And believe it or not, black people. Let me just talk to the black people real quick. The white people fight too. I promise. I promise they do. Do not worry. I know it seems like only the black people fight, but the others fight too. And thank you, Marie, for always showing me love. I appreciate that. And you said that you like it when I do the late lives too. I hit the link last week and I rang. That bitch made. Wait, who? Look at so he deleted all his content and renamed his channel by the end of the morning. Wait, hold on. Uh, who are you talking about? Hmm. Hmm. That could be multiple people, Stephanie. You're gonna have to tell me later. Yeah, they go in. Yeah, they go in just like us. Don't worry. In real life, I don't even know 1 KP, right? I think I know 700 people according to my Facebook, my personal one. I know 700 people. These people don't hate you either. It's a grift, right? That's true. It's a money thing. I remember, and I'm not beefing with this person anymore, so I can say it. Um, but I would feel like Kimmy a lot of times. Kimmy would be all like, "AT2, I feel like you always shade me, and I feel like you don't like me, blah blah blah." So I gave her my number one time, right? And then, the next time she would go live, she'd be like, AT2, they say you said some shady stuff about me, blah, 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 blah. And then it was becoming a pattern. I'm all like, well, I gave you my phone number. If you have a problem, just call me. Now we're fine. We're okay. It's no beef or anything like that. But I'm all like, if I give you my number and if you have any questions, call me and then resolve it, or text me. Text me more. I don't want to talk on the phone. I talk for a living. I don't want to talk on the phone. Just text me and I can answer your question. The first person I saw going off on YouTube was Tommy Sotomayor. Was Tommy in the T sector? No, he's more red pill. Well, he used to be more like, here's the thing. Tommy used to be pro-black, right? For the people, right? He was conservative or whatever, but he was more pro-black. And then in the more like the Trump years where it turned to like, you got to talk about how black people aren't shit and they need to do this and, this about black women, this about black men, black people lazy and all that. It got really negative, and I think it turned a lot of people off. And so what a lot of them kind of people do is try to get this approval from like other conservatives, or let me just be blank about it, white people, and talk negatively about black people. But the thing is that the people who were actually supporting him were black, and so he kept getting kicked off of YouTube and stuff like that. And so he doesn't have a platform anymore, because I think he abandoned his other audience because he thought it would be lucrative to talk about black people all the time, and it's not. The manosphere, Stephanie, the manosphere, the conscious sector, it all kind of merges. It's like the same thing. The red pill is more like the white community, but the manosphere is more black. But they all kind of intertwine, and so you'll see Fresh and Fit with Tommy and the Andrew Tates, and yeah, it all kind of mixed in together. But he was more like manosphere conscious, more like that. Like Tariq Nasheed. Now, Tariq Nasheed, he's never changed. He's been himself. 82, I was asking, do you think a channel can be completely successful without a little mess, or will it be a slower climb? Um, mm, I always used to think that a channel needed a little mess to climb, or to grow your channel. No. Now, to kind of take a shortcut, get into some shit, get into some drama and stuff like that. That's kind of like what I was talking about, earlier when I said like the newer content creators come on and they just start fighting and arguing with people, and it just seems like it comes out of nowhere. Excuse me. They kind of seen that as a trend. And it works for some people, but it doesn't work for all. And I don't feel like you need to. I feel like more like networking, like collaborating with people, showing face. And what I mean by showing face is like, when you support other chats and stuff like that, you go into other sectors, you build a rapport with different content creators and stuff like that. That's how you can grow your channel. You do not have to fight with people or anything. Yeah, you don't need any kind of drama. Now you can talk about like the mess, say like from an outside perspective. Say if me and Stephanie were beefing, which we always beef all the time, but say if we were beefing, then if you did commentary on that, that'd be one thing. But if you pick a side or you're biased, then yeah, that probably wouldn't be the right move. Like, you can talk about the mess without actually being a part of it. They used to say he was Lovely T's husband. I guess they were joking. Oh, they used to say, wait, Tommy and Lovely T. No, I think her husband's like Arab or something like that. I don't. Yeah, no. That's funny though. 82 I asked because I feel like my regular nice videos get less views, but when I'm breaking, yeah. Um, and that's because of the algorithm that they have you in. That's why. In order for you to break out that, oh, I'm giving you some free advice. But in order for you to break out of that, you have to completely stop talking about that other shit. Do the other videos and then completely stop talking about the other shit. And you're not monetized either, so it's not going to hurt you to do that. Where I could see why, for example, this was originally about Wiley and then we got sidetracked. I could see why a Wiley would talk about a certain thing because that's what the people want to see and stuff like that, right? But someone who's not monetized or somebody just starting out, you can do whatever you want to. That's what I was doing when I first started. I did whatever I wanted to. I talked about true crime. I talked about politics. I talked about love, even though I'm single as hell. I talked about real life shit, rent, getting your unemployment. Like I talked about a whole bunch of different shit in the beginning. And so with that being said, like I just found what worked for me and it just happened by chance. I didn't necessarily want to talk about, the YouTubers and stuff like that. That's not what I wanted to do. It just ended up working that way. It just ended up working that way. But yeah, to completely eradicate a certain sector from your algorithm and stuff like that, you got to completely just shut it down and stop talking about it. Yeah. And I would say stick with that. You definitely should stick with it. Yeah, stick with that. And maybe you don't have to do it at dark. Maybe you can do love in the morning or some shit like that. Like I think that would be a good idea. But yeah, you definitely have to switch up your algorithm. And as a viewer, never click on that BS. That's what I'm going to do. Talk about different things until I find what works for my. Yeah, definitely. That's what you do. It's a vibe at midnight. Yeah. Yeah, you find what works for you until it hits, and then once it hit, yeah. Um, how do I put this? Well, no, I don't need to clean it up the way I say it. Um, I'm not completely surprised, but I am surprised that the Jag stuff has kind of lasted so long. Because there was a time, so in 2020, that's when Jag hit the internet, and then 2021 all the way until like I want to say March. So like a good year and 3 months, Jag was kind of like old news, and then we moved on from that. And that was rather quickly too. But I mean, since she's been back, and I want to say that's been since 2022, she's been back. Yeah, like the end of 2022, 2023. I'm still surprised she is a thing, but I can tell like that's even starting to slow down because now her stories are getting even more dramatic and fake. But dramatic, we'll use dramatic, we'll be safe, we'll use dramatic, but we'll fake, but dramatic. And so that's even like starting to, it's starting to fade. It's still going to be around because I mean she's still here, not unless you go to jail, but she's still here. But even that's starting to get old. Like I know when I watch it, like I just be all like, "Oh wow, like we're really talking about a psycho. We are talking about a psycho. Like why are we talking about a psycho?" Like I did talk about her when I talked about the Christopher Williams thing because I thought it was interesting, and then also we talked about Holly Berry and And Wesley Snipes, that whole how he busted her eardrum. We talked about that. So I was able to tie it into something else, but I don't think I could ever just talk about her and all this. And again, it's not her. It's like these content creators, y'all. They all feel like they own the content. They all like, for example, if I had Jag on my channel, it's gonna be like 30 other channels replaying it on their shit. Like, bitch, get your own shit. That's what I mean. And they know me, I don't strike. And the reason why I don't strike is because I'm not trying to give you my address and shit like that. That's why I don't strike it typically, right? Um, but anyway, I'm like, if I have her on my channel, then there's gonna be like 30 other channels playing the same video. And then I'm fine with you playing the video, but you playing the whole goddamn thing. Like, at least send them back to my channel or give me my credit. Or sometimes I would be interviewing her or talking to her, and they be talking shit about me. And I'm all like, you using my shit and you talking about me? I should strike your ass. But I'll just be all like, you know what, whatever. Say whatever you want to. I don't care. But yeah, it is free promo. But it's like the kind of people that Jaguar brings around. It's like, I don't want anything to do with those kind of people. Like, that's the thing. Like I said, for me, all the people who come to YouTube to watch Jaguar, I either already got those people or they're people that don't want to follow me because I don't do whatever they like. So if I was still like, say like at 1K or 2K, like it would be a benefit for me. But because, yeah, nut jobs, definitely. It would be a benefit for me. But me at 44K, it's not benefiting me at all. It's not. Now, it's good to laugh and, make fun of it and shit like that. But other than that, it doesn't fulfill me at all. Like, I've kind of grown above it. And sometimes I get sunk back in. But now that me and Jag aren't friends and we're not cool, there's no reason for me to go back. We're not friends. We're not cool. We're nothing. She do her thing. I do my thing. Yep. Kimmy, yep. And Gen Z eats up her lies. I believe it's a mix of people who eat up her lies. Again, if they're not on YouTube seeing her eat ashes and, say, saw a liar get in the car, they don't know about that side. Only us on YouTube know about it, but TikTok, Facebook, I'm telling you, they don't know any. Instagram, they don't know anything about that. As long as Hollywood industry keeps exposing deviants, I can see her being around. Someone who used to expose the industry and used to have a large following, Kwame Brown. Remember Kwame? But now Kwame is not the same as he used to be. He's not the same. He doesn't have the same amount of clout. So it does take a while, but I promise you, it'll dissipate. And there'll be somebody else who come out and be like, oh, now I'm exposing the industry. It goes in a trend. There's going to be more people exposing the industry that got probably crazier stories than Jaguar Right. I promise you. It's always going to be somebody else. 82, you're becoming popular by demand. The Hollywood elites are now watching you. Oh, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm a little scared. Oh, no. Yeah, see, damn, the kids are watching Jag. Ooh, I don't know about that. She will hit your link and try to come back around. Yeah, that's what she always do. But if I'm not talking about her, I don't think there's no point at her coming around. Not only diversifying, but the host has to be intelligent. Yes, definitely that, because there's a lot of dummies, articulate and engaging. I doubt that being messy while being she said ignorant. Ignorant will not get you far. It won't. Yeah, she's theatrical. Somebody said that. She is funny. Yeah, she did eat the ashes. She attaches herself to every salacious story that comes out. Every story she was there or she knows someone who was. Yeah, Yeah, she's captivating. That lady can tell a story. You right about that. She can tell a story. I mean, if Jay Z goes down, it's going to be a resurgence of Jaguar content. Oh yeah, if Jay Z goes down, it can be a cycle eating up and hating, hate watching. It can garner some amount of buzz. That's right. You know what? I'm not. Oh, that Epstein story. I lied. I'm actually not done with Jaguar. I'm working on putting a documentary together. I don't want to say too much though. And the reason why I don't want to say too much is because if I do, somebody's going to steal my idea. But Jag kind of characterizes her, not characterize, but Jag embodies other people. So, say if somebody says that they they flew to the moon or something like that. They're an astronaut and they flew to the moon. She will then say, "Well, I was in that spaceship as well too, and I was there." Except she's not going to say she was also there. She's going to say she was that astronaut that was there. Let me be a little bit clearer. Say if there was an artist that was signed to a record label, she's going to pretend, or not pretend, she'll moniker her career, curate her career after that certain celebrity. The stuff that she's saying is stuff that has happened. Okay, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, JV, you're right. I'm gonna stop. Y'all get what I'm saying? Okay, y'all get what I'm saying. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, y'all got it. So I'm working on a few different videos. I have some ideas written down, but I'm working on a few different videos because I'm all like, oh wait, this is who or what. There's a lot of dots that I'm gonna connect. So yeah, hold on to that thought. Right, right. See, y'all getting it. Y'all getting it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, definitely the ignorant ones aren't expanding at all. And mind you, some of them ignorant ones, they've been on here longer than me. And I'm feeling like, damn, y'all still haven't grown? They never will. Oh yeah, the she's a ghostwriter and she wrote for so many people. Yeah, that thing. Yeah, but it's a lot of that. I do want to say before we get out of here, I do hope I have not seen Wiley online. I don't know what's going on with him. I hope the best for him. Like again, my thing is like I'm gonna wait until you get back on your feet and then we can fight. But I'm not gonna fight with you when you already down and you're going through what you're going through. I'm gonna wait until you get your back on your feet. Definitely, we can run it again. But other than that, I'm never gonna bully somebody when they're already down. That's just not me. There's another YouTuber who I don't like, and I was gonna make a fucking comment about it too. But basically, they are selling all their stuff on Facebook to make money, and then they started prostituting again. And I hella wanted to do a video about it and just totally shit on the person. And I was like, AT2, that person gotta sell all their goodies just to make rent. And mind you, they rent only $300, but they gotta sell their body in order to afford rent. Don't kick them while they already down. AT2, let them have it. And so I had to remind myself, like, AT2, leave it alone. Don't do it. Don't even dive back into that because if you do, you know what's gonna happen. So yeah, I had to talk to myself. Yeah. Now, if y'all name or figure out who the person is, that's on y'all. Somebody did name the person already. Oh man. Do they eat a lot? No, I've never seen them eat. I think the only thing they eat is oodles and noodles. No, the person doesn't eat. No, it's not Cooter. No, no. The person was already named. Like I said, I don't want to. I don't want to say that. Listen, I done said too much already. I done said too much already, but yeah. There's a person out there that gotta sell their pussy just to make some money. I'm like, they gotta sell their pussy to make some money. I'm not gonna say who, but y'all figure it out. You know what? I still ain't got my paycheck from Facebook. I'm over here talking shit. Yo, I'm over here talking shit, and I still ain't got my money from Facebook. Oh, Jesus. Jesus, hopefully I get that damn money sometime soon. Damn. See, that's why I didn't get my check yet, because I'll be talking shit. Believe it or not, I don't like to talk shit around like my paydays because I feel like something's gonna happen to my check. So I usually wait until after I get paid to talk shit. Do anybody else? I wait until after I get my money to talk shit. I don't know. It's kind of like a ritual thing I do. I usually wait um, to talk shit about people until I make my money or whatever. Until I get my money. Maybe that's just me. Anyway, y'all can go ahead. Oh, you know what? Y'all don't be following me on Instagram. Follow me at Instagram because I need 10K to get monetized. I only got 4,000. It's AT2 underscore for real. Follow me on the Instagram. Stephanie, you still here? Drop the link. Stephanie, I'm gonna fire your ass because you don't even know what you're doing. Hold on. Let me get this shit together. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I don't want to talk shit and then not get my money. Well, listen, they're gonna pay me. They just don't be giving it to me on time. It all is because these social media companies, they can pay you from the 21st through the 26th. So they can literally give you your money within those 5 days or whatever. And I'm all like, I need my shit right now. Like, give me my shit. You know what I mean? Instagram. I'm trying to find my thing real quick. Actually, no, I'll just give y'all the ad. Hold on. Why am I doing all that? I don't need to give y'all the link. I'll just give y'all the ad. Oh no, my internet. But yeah, anyway, that's a sad life though. Can you imagine that? Like, because I haven't prostituted in since I was like 25. When I was like sexy slim, you needed some gas money or something like that. Oh, shut up! Don't judge me. We all done something, for like groceries or you need like some gas to get to work. Oh, only me? Oh, okay, whatever. Oh, thank you, Jasmine. I appreciate that. Thank you for putting it in the chat. Yeah, I haven't done that. Yeah. Trust me, when you fat, nobody wants you. You done. When you fat, yeah, you can't do that. Yeah, it's not the same. Anyway. Wait, Melody said I'm still doing it. Oh man, y'all are funny. Y'all are crazy. I know. You know what? I just realized that too, because I had the backup channel, and then it's playing on both channels actually right now. Oh, but then why did I put down your comment? I'm sorry about that. I meant to put it back up. Lot lizard pussy. Oh shit. Y'all are crazy. Okay, Jasmine, hold on. Let me put back up your comment real quick. Oh, what the? No, I don't want to come. Why would I want to become a member to my own channel? That sounds stupid as hell. Okay, let me pin it up at the top. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. It's gonna be a busy summer, right? I'm married now, but I remember being. uh, power bottom for ramen noodles. Hey, that's what you're gonna have to do. You know, it is what it is. AT2 is a thick. Y'all getting out of here. Y'all ridiculous. All right, I love y'all all. Please be safe out there. Love one another. Tell somebody before y'all go to bed that you love them. Try, y'all, just love one another. That's the only thing I can say. There's so much hate in the world, and I feel like if we just kind to one another, now I can't tell y'all to be kind to other people. A2 thickums. Wow. But support your favorite content creators. Watch other people in other sectors. Don't watch all the doo-doo mama, doo-doo daddies because you're gonna get tied up in some bullshit. Watch people that bring you enjoyment. That's the only thing I can tell y'all. Watch people that bring you enjoyment. Do not watch all the drama and negativity. A little bit is good, but not a lot. All right, y'all, we out of here. Deuces, love y'all.